morning, one and all. So today's topic is microwave solid state devices. Thank you for choosing my video. I am T. Gayatri, an associate professor in Department of EC in KG Reddy Engineering College. This is a topic in the subject microwave engineering, microwave solid state devices. Now, high frequency, increased bandwidth availability, low noise, are the need of the hours. So we want low noise signal, high frequency and increased bandwidth availability should be there for communication. So tremendous research is going on in this field. So the outcome is microwave solid state devices. Microwave solid state devices are basically of two types. ATD, avalanche transit time devices, and TED, transferred electron devices. Avalanche transit time devices. The other microwave devices are tunnel diode, varactor diode, and some quantum electronic devices like masers, lasers also come under microwave solid state devices. So basically it is classified as ATDs and TEDs. So ATD, it follows the principle of avalanche breakdown. TEDs, it follows the principle of transferred electron. So the electron is transferred from some place to some place. Now example for ATDs are IMPACT diode, TRUPAD diode, Barrett diode. IMPACT diode is nothing but impact ionization avalanche transit time device. TRUPAD diode is nothing but trapped plasma avalanche transit time device. Barrett diode is nothing but barrier injected transit time device. Impact ionization, trapped plasma, barrier injected. So these are the three ATDs available, but in our syllabus we have TEDs. So the example for TED is gun diode. So we will discuss about TEDs and gun diode shortly here. So TEDs. What are TEDs? The full form of TED is transferred electron device. Transferred electron devices. The transferred electron devices. So they are bulky devices. They have no PN junctions or gates. TEDs do not have PN junctions or gates. They follow RWH theory, Rayleigh-Watkins theory. They are formed by the compound materials, means mixture of materials. They are formed by compound materials. The compound materials like gallium arsenide, cadmium tellurium, indium phosphate, such materials. We know that gallium is a third group semiconductor. By doping with gallium, number of holes increases and the conductivity increases. Whereas arsenic is a fifth group element, by doping with arsenic, the number of electrons increases, so the conductivity is increases, an n-type material is formed, the conductivity is increasing due to electrons. But if we dope with both gallium and arsenic, so the number of holes as well as the number of electrons increases. So this is a new material formed. So these are the compound materials. The TEDs are formed with such compound materials. Similarly, indium phosphate and cadmium tellurium. So these are the compound materials. The example of TED is a gun diode. So what is a gun diode? Gun. Professor J.B. Gunn have observed this two-valley theory in 1963 in a gun diode. So Professor J.B. Gunn in 1963 have observed a population inversion have Professor J.B. Gunn in 1963 have observed a population inversion or the TED effect, transferred electron device effect, when the voltage of greater than 2.4 volts was applied in a gun diode. So he explained this gun diode theory with a two-valley. He had linked this theory with two-valley theory, two-valley model. It was explained by three scientists: Ridley, Watkins, Hilsum. The three scientists, Ridley, Watkins, and Hilsum, have given a theory called RWH theory or a two-valley theory, which explains the principle of gun diode. What is this theory now? So imagine we have a conduction valence band and we have a forbidden gap, we have a conduction band. Okay? In conduction band, what happens? We have two valleys, lower valley and upper valley. In lower valley, there are fewer electrons. So the mass of the lower valley is less. The mass is approximately whereas 0.072 MO, whereas the mobility is approximately 0.5 meter square per volt second. But when the electrons are given an electric field, more electric field if we are applying, the momentum increases. The electrons jump from the lower valley, they are transferred to the upper valley. So transfer of electrons takes place. So when the electrons jump to the upper valley, here the number of electron increases. So as the electron increases, number increases, the mass of electron decreases. Mass M2 is equal to now 1.2 MO, whereas the mobility decreases. Mu2 equal to 0.01 meter square per volt second. So we can observe here the mass in the lower valley is 0.072, whereas the mass in the upper valley is 1.2. The mass in the lower valley, mobility in the lower valley is 0.5 meter square and the mass in the upper valley is 0.01 meter square. We can observe that when the electrons are jumping from lower valley to upper valley, the mass increases and mobility decreases. So this is given by Ridley, Watkins and Hilsum, three scientists. This is also known as two-valley theory. As the conductivity is given by a formula E, charge of electron into number of electrons in the lower valley into mobility of lower valley plus number of electrons in the upper valley into mobility of upper valley. So by this theory, we can tell that as the number of electrons increases, mobility decreases. A practical example, if we are traveling on a road which is very free. So here on the road, if the number of vehicles are less, so we can move with little greater speed. That means mobility in the lower valley is more. That means when the effective mass on the road, that is the number of vehicles on the road are less, the mobility is more. When the time approaches, when we have to go somewhere, when the time increases, all will approach. For example, you are going to your college, so all will approach to the college. As the number of vehicles increases near the college area, our mobility decreases. We cannot go very fast. Our mobility decreases. So the mobility, as the mass increases, mobility decreases. This is known as population inversion. This have been observed by this scientist J.B. Gunn in 1963, and he have proposed gun diode. So he have observed this thing when he have applied a voltage to this compound material 2.4 kilovolts per centimeter. When he applied this voltage, he observed this thing was happening. So there the invention of gun diode took place. Thank you.